let's give this a try. And holy moly, look at that. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, it is another beautiful morning. I hope you guys enjoyed that little epic entrance. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, let me just close this back up. But today we're gonna have a pretty interesting video, and the reason I say this is because we're gonna be taking this brand new machine camping. If you guys didn't know, this thing can I believe off-road and even swim in the water. Like straight up, you can just drive it around the ocean, which is something that we are going to be doing. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's jump in. So before we actually start making our way over to the campsite, we gotta head over to the trailer shop, pick up a RV camper, and then come back so we can get this connected to this trailer so we can start making our way over to the campsite. So enough of the yap, we have a lot of things to do, and before the sun starts setting down, my goal is to make sure I have everything set up, so which is why I kind of want to hurry up. But if you guys didn't know, then there was a giant update today. In this update, they added that new machine that I showed you guys, and then they added like another ATV. I believe it's like an 8-wheeler. It's something insane, but it's pretty small and really slow. I might show you guys at the trailer store. And they also ended up making the tires more realistic, and what that means is that you can pretty much swing your car now. I'll show you guys right in this parking lot how you can swing it now. So before I get my truck connected to the camper, I'm gonna swing this thing, and all you pretty much gotta do is step on it and go in circles. Look at this, you can swing this thing now. Look at that. This is crazy. This is so insane. Kind of feels weird looking at your truck do donuts and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get this thing connected to the back of the camper. There you go. Let's start making our way back home so we can finally get the last trailer connected to our camper and make our way over to the campsite. And back to what I was saying, they also made cars feel a little bit more realistic when driving. So I believe they fixed the Corvette and it can't go as fast as it used to. So that was a change. They also added some brand new bug fixes, and what else did they add? And now you can also toggle your 4-wheel drive and your 2-wheel drive if you just press N on PC. As you guys can see, I am in 2-wheel drive. If I press N, I'm gonna be in 2. This is 4, so I'm gonna keep it in 4. All right, we've got our truck connected to the camper, and our camper is now connected to the trailer, which has the brand new machine. I believe this machine is called Amphibious, something like that. Amphibious, I might be saying it wrong. Let's make our way over to the campsite. We're gonna be camping near the neighborhood, which is down right over here, and today's goal will also be to try to drive this machine, the Amphibious, in the ocean. So I'm very excited to see how this thing runs and tests, because I really haven't tested it out besides driving it and putting it on the trailer, which really wasn't anything. But let's make a turn right here, just like so. All right, nice. I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed yesterday's video. We ended up camping in a semi, which was something different from the usual, but it seems that we are now getting close to the campsite. I just gotta make a turn right there. I also did get a couple comments telling me that they didn't know they could go camping in a semi, so it was definitely very interesting to a lot of people. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. But we are here at the campsite. Let's see, where should we park up? I'm not really sure where to kind of like set up camp. Maybe a little bit more down here. Let's see. All right, you know what, I think I see a nice spot right around here. So I think this is going to be a nice spot to park up both of our trailers. Maybe we can put up our trailer right around there and then leave this big trailer parked right here next to our truck. I think we should do that. So let's get this thing dropped off. Let me carefully back up. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly disconnect this trailer from my camper because it's very difficult to park that up. So I'm gonna focus on parking this camper first, and then I'm gonna finish parking the other trailer because I'm kind of having trouble trying to park the trailers. All right, the road is clear. Let me turn, and I'm gonna pull into here, make sure I don't hit the trailer. All right, and I'm gonna carefully go off road a little bit, and I'm gonna park it right around it here. So let me get this thing disconnected from my truck. There you go. I'm gonna make my way back over here and get it connected to the trailer so we can finish parking this thing. There we go. Hold on, can I park it like this? Am I really that good? Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot, I am the goat. Come on, a little bit more, and okay, I think that should be good. Let me just disconnect this. All right, there we go. And where should I leave my truck? I think I should just leave my truck right around here. I'm gonna leave my truck right here. Alrighty everyone, everything seems to be set up. Let me just get this down from the trailer. Hold on, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. All right, this thing is so huge. Let me hop in. Uh-oh. What the heck? Let me take this over to the parking lot and we're gonna check this thing out. So this is the brand new machine. If you guys didn't know, you can open up the door. Ooh. And you can also open the top door. So let me quickly open up this one and look at that. That is insane. And not only that, you can also open up the back, which is pretty cool as well. Just take a look at this and look at that. That is insane. It's even got like a small ladder. Let me get on. There you go. And there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seats. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is pretty much how it looks inside. It looks pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me close this back up. Wait, how do I close this? Oh, there we go. It should be closing up. And this is the front. So if we take a look at this is how it looks in the driver's seat. I am gonna close the bottom door because I'm afraid that water is gonna get in. So we're gonna keep that closed and we're gonna drive this thing in the water and see how this thing drives in the water. So I'm gonna try to drive across and get over to the second island, or I guess that island. Let's give this a try. And oh my goodness, this is insane. Holy moly, look at that. All right, we're almost to the island. We now have touched. Look at that. That is crazy. We just drove pretty much across the river. There really isn't anything on this island. If you guys want me to, then I can make a video on this island and see if there's anything that happens during night. So like a 3 a.m. challenge, which you guys know I'm pretty afraid of that and I'm not a fan of that. But for you guys, I would do it. So let me know in the comments if you guys would want a video of me camping on this island. There seems to be a dock over there, so let's make our way back and look at that. It's not the fastest, but it's definitely not a boat. There's pros and cons to this. I wonder who invented this. Just imagine what they thought of. Like, let's invent a car that can drive on the water. That sounds insane. But we're almost at the island. We just need a little bit more and we should be touching the land. And we are now on land. Where should I leave this vehicle? You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it right about here. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Look at that. Hold on, let me also open up this as well. Oh my goodness, that looks so cool. And let's set up camp because I just remembered I didn't do this today. So let's open up everything. I put up the tarp and the stairs. Let me just hop right in and let's see. Oh, the pop out just like so. And I think that is it. I forgot. Is this new? I think this is new. And I just remembered that there isn't any lights in here, so kind of sucks, but I can use the lights from my truck to light up the camper. Let me walk out and let's enjoy the sunset. Alright everyone, the sun seems to have set, so I think it is time to go to sleep. Let me just close up my door. I don't want any monsters to go inside of my camper. And where's my bed? I think my bed is right here. I'm gonna go knock out and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning everyone. It seems to be that it is now morning. Let's take a fresh look outside and ooh, it is super nice and beautiful. I think it is time to go home, so I'm probably gonna do another time lapse of me putting everything away because this might take a while. I have to put the new vehicle on the trailer, get this connected, and then have all of them all connected. So yeah, let's play the time lapse. Alrighty everyone, we now have the camper connected to the other trailer which has the brand new machine. We are now ready to start making our way back home because we finished camping and honestly it was such an amazing trip. And finally, we are now back home. Home sweet home. Oh my goodness, how much did I miss my home. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace.